contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
It would help if I unmuted my mic. What is up? It's been 2 weeks since I've seen your beautiful screens, and I am here. I'm excited to be here for one thing. It's been a hot minute. I was having podcasting withdrawals. Hey, I'm your host, the Appalachian American, and with me tonight is a plethora of guests, the usuals. My buddy, the author, and Channel Dad. What's up?
G'day, everybody.
Yeehaw. So,
Channel Dad, are you talking? And
No, I was waiting for Windows to remove a pop-up so I could unmute myself.
That's hilarious. You don't have like a mic, like the little button?
No, I guess I could have done it that way, yeah.
That's what I always do.
Yeah, I can mute myself this way. But no, I had lowered my volume, and you started high, and then you went way low. So I hit my volume control, and that popped up, and I couldn't select the button underneath it. Wow. Thank you, Windows.
Yeah, it's fun.
More people are moving to Linux now because of Windows 11. It's hilarious.
Oh, see, I probably won't ever move because I like how, easy Windows is. I'm not tech savvy enough to make that kind of a jump.
Oh, you don't need to be tech savvy anymore.
I probably do. As the great Alex Jones once said. Well, hold on.
I'm kind of retarded.
The music's still playing, and apparently it won't cut off now. There, I'll cut that off.
Soundboard
go over here. Yeah, it was. Well, see, I changed it. See, I had to change like different scenes. So now, just like Alex Jones kind of said,
I'm kind of retarded.
Where are all the lights you normally have on behind you?
What? Where is there ever since I've been in the dining room? There's no lights.
Oh, okay. I forgot.
He got kicked out of his office. I mean, he decided on his own.
Yeah.
Totally organic.
Orgasm. No, it's not.
Sorry for your
totally
loss.
Organic. Totally
thanks,
organic.
Thanks for that. Yeah. Hey, so what's going on this week? It's been 2 weeks since I've seen you guys. I don't even know. I didn't even know what David sounded like anymore.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Apparently the leftists are shooting at people.
Who?
Antifa was shooting at Coast Guard or something today.
Hey, question. How much is it going to cost to rent out the ballroom?
What?
On the East Wing.
Oh, I don't know.
If I want to throw a party.
Is that the one they didn't tear down?
That's the one that they're putting up.
The East Wing is the one they pulled down.
Oh my God.
That one was.
Vape. What was that?
Coughing. I put my. Okay, I'm sorry.
It sounded atrocious.
Yeah.
Now, I have it on good authority that the West Wing is going to be torn down and turned into a Trump Tower.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That'd be kind of funny.
But apparently there was a lot of structural problems with that. And it was the East Wing that Truman gutted completely. They
Hey.
didn't take the outside down, so no one knew. But there's been pictures circulating.
I didn't know that.
Okay, the one that was the 47 to 58 renovations. Only in 58 did they admit to some renovations. That wasn't just okay. There was the bowling alley and a few other things, but what they didn't tell you is they were also working between, I think it was 57 through to 63. They put in the Situation Room, the nuclear bunker, and other things under the White House, and that's when they started to have structural problems. And I think it was started by Nixon, and it was all the way through Ford's presidency. They were shoring up the White House and putting in columns under the building.
Gotcha. I was wondering
There
about
were
that.
leaked photos that go back to now during Ford's presidency and others. There were leaked photos that go back about secret tunnels and stuff. Yeah, they put in construction tunnels under and later filled them in to do the nuclear bunker and other stuff. There was also going to be a car park, which is what the reporters are complaining about, because then the car park they've been demanding for years is now Trump's ballroom.
Gotcha.
Now, there is a big lie. When Obama did the tennis court, he did not just have some line markers made. He spent an undisclosed amount of the White House budget every year on renovations, which were all filed under the same contract and contractors as the basketball court. Now, yes, he submitted plans, but there is no inspection or verification of plans nor budget, nor did he need approval. He only submitted them for political talking points. So you can say, look, I followed the rules. Even though you look up the rules, the National Monument Act does not include the White House.
Gotcha.
Apparently, the East Wing was built in 1942.
Yeah.
By FDR, West Wing by both Roosevelts by his cousin Theodore in 1902. But apparently, the East Wing was constructed primarily to cover an underground bunker.
Oh, nice! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The Emergency Operations Center.
Yeah. But that was later moved and increased. There's actually a bunker entrance on. If you look at some of the White House leaked photos, there's actually a bunker entrance still there behind the East Wing, but it actually is under the Rose Garden, not actually under the East Wing building itself. It's a big concrete slab. The Rose Garden's sitting on a huge concrete slab.
And that's not conspicuous.
Yeah, you can actually see it if you look on the aerial photograph.
Well, have you seen the pictures when they were renovating what's Congress? The Congressional Building, Capitol Hill. That's what I'm thinking. A few years ago, and it's like there's a lot of underground. It's like underneath the surface of the streets and everything. It's like they tore it all up. It's like, good grief! Some of these buildings go down as far.
Hey, they're complaining about Trump spending $300 million on the White House. How much is Gavin Newsom again spending on the new Capitol building? I think the last estimate was $1.2 billion.
How much did he spend on a mile of railroad?
Oh, that's
the high-speed rail.
The high-speed rail to nowhere.
How much did he spend on Appalachian American's house?
Not as much.
Zero, because nobody's helped me pay for it but me.
Gito.
Yeah, exactly.
You get Gito.
Do you know that both China and Japan completed 9 rail lines each in the same time that California has completed no rail lines, and that the is it the Tokyo Osaka line makes more money per year than the entire California transport industry. So California's losing lots of money, right? Because they
Well-
take all that transport money they make and pour it into the California rail line, which doesn't. And half the time they're paying for workers who aren't even showing up for work. They're not even working.
It's
They're just
called
paying
money.
contractors.
It's called money laundering.
Yeah, I know.
It's
But
not supposed to
you do
succeed. It's
realize
just
the
supposed
money-
to line their pockets.
Yeah, for the monies California paid on the only line they have right now, they have one line, but it's not fully operational or something. It's ridiculous. They've run a train a few times. That's about it. I mean, they don't even have one train. They only have a test. They only have a test pod or something. It's ridiculous. But Japan's built 9 rail lines for the same cost, and they're
I
fully
believe it.
functional. And the Osaka line is the most profitable one, of course. But
Oh, viewer count's not available. We got 4 people watching on
Over
Rumble,
on the Rumble.
but it says 21 total. Or is that the rest on X?
well,
'Cause
yeah,
says no.
X has got quite a few.
X says
yeah,
dash.
big one.
X says, see on Rumble Studio you can't see your X views, but you can see the total views overall.
Okay.
So that makes no sense. How can you see one and not the other?
Yeah.
But hey, what's up, Rumble? What is it? We're using Rumble Studio to do Rumble.
rumbling,
live.
rumbling, stumbling,
Yeah.
bumbling.
And next week I'm gonna have Rumble Premium, so we should be able to have a few cooler things.
Be cooking with
Hopefully.
Gase next week.
Yeah. It'll
So,
be
what do you think
fun.
of Canada using a fake AI of Ronald Reagan?
Oh, it was edited, I think.
What?
Wasn't it edited? Didn't they edit his
They
speech to say something he didn't?
Yes, they used AI to rearrange his words and cut out other words from his tariff speech.
Yeah.
Now, this was a tariff speech on free trade with Japan at the height of the US-Japanese trade war over Japan's subsidization of semiconductors and
Yep.
other industries. Ironically, which is what Canada has been doing to you, all right? Canada hides its tariffs by having what they call production quotas, right? So add, what's it, a consumer tax on importers. So if you import too much, they put a sales tax on it. That's a tariff, is it not?
Yep.
And this is what Ronald Reagan was calling out. And of course, we know Ontario, the most liberal state of the all, is probably the only state that's going to be left on its own as Canada once the exits and rearrangements are going to go through, whether or not Quebec joins the United States or any of the others joins the United States, doesn't matter. You may have the Western Union of Canada, we don't know how it's going to look but the states right now, the first thing they're doing is having an exit. And once they've had the exit, then they'll decide whether they're forming the Western Union or joining the United States, or in Saskatchewan's case, considering reverting back or becoming part of Alaska. There's multiple things being considered right now. But basically, the only state that's sitting there going, everything's fine, is Ontario.
It reminds me of that Simpsons meme. I'm fine. This is fine. We're all fine.
Yeah. And meanwhile, the house is burning down.
Yeah.
But you got to remember, half of Canada's revenue, right, goes to Ontario. But that is pretty much what they do, is they take revenue of all the other states. They don't contribute to any of the other states. They're just basically, the political capital of assholedom,
Yeah.
But somebody once said, and I think it's true, it's not that my liberal friends are stupid, they just don't know they're stupid.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Reagan, he would say they just know so much that isn't so.
Yeah, there's so much isn't so, yeah. But here's the greatest one. 240% on milk, consumption tax. Right? It's called the above quota tariff. Basically, quotas are rarely reached, and Canada's basically is the only country left in the world that uses the supply management system for dairy products to regulate quantity. Right. The major differences between the US market and Canadian market is significant, right? US market is 15 times larger and have a greater range of goods and when the Canadian tariff system was put in place, did you know Canada had a bigger economy than the United States?
No.
Since the 19th century, the historical bleed, as they called it, of people moving to Canada reversed. And since then, the United States has grown larger, while the Canada every time they have population growth, it eventually goes down again, right? They rarely experience positive growth. Even amongst the indigenous people, moving south is it's a cultural phenomenon even since the 1920s. Canada's
Gross.
radio market Canada has
Mute
moved
your
to
mic. That's gross.
radio market,
What's wrong with you tonight?
television.
Nothing. I just don't burp in a microphone. That's gross.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. Hey, do you know where Verts, Virginia is?
No.
WIR or Wirtz, I guess. WIR.
Yeah, I know where that's at.
I need you to go down to the Homestead Creamery and get some milk for me.
Just go to any Kroger.
Make deliveries to a place here, but the last 2 weeks they've been delivering like 6 bottles, and people are just about up in arms.
I mean, it's good, but it ain't worth the price.
Oh,
Now their eggnog.
that's what I heard. Yeah,
Yeah, their eggnog's off the hook.
but it's a raw milk though, right?
Yeah, but I mean, you can get that all kinds of places. Yeah, I don't know that it's raw. I think it's just like
Not as pasteurized.
Yeah,
Sorry to interrupt, David,
and it's better than Belgian.
Hold on.
but it's 2.5
Eggnog
hours.
is traditionally not pasteurized, but it is sweetened.
What
and
is
it
the
is
booze
for
you're supposed to
egg
put in it? Is it brandy or
I thought it was bourbon.
bourbon?
No, traditionally it's brandy, but lately it's been rum, whiskey, or bourbon.
Rum,
Oh.
yes, rum.
Ooh, rum. Now,
Now,
so that
the
would
reason why
sweeten it.
Yes, rum and bourbon are often used to sweeten it in place of artificial sweetener.
Ew.
But a lot of people, right? A lot of people have been making it with whiskey and condensed milk.
Ew.
Ah, man,
Well,
it's pretty good.
That's cutting out the eggs and sugar, basically.
The eggs are half the fun, man.
Look, there are so many ways now that basically, that in some places, during shortages, variants of eggnog have appeared.
Yeah.
Because eggnog used to be a traditional milk punch for Yuletide. You know what Yuletide was?
It's the last 2 weeks of the year, isn't it?
Yes, it's the celebration of life, death, and rebirth under the Nordic system.
Or I should say,
Also-
like the last 10 days, and then I think isn't it supposed to go to like the
No, it's the last
4th or
12
5th of
days.
January?
12 days of Christmas.
Yeah, but I think, doesn't it go into January?
Yeah, January 2nd, I believe it ends. It's
Okay.
last 10 days of December and the first 2 days of the next year.
Okay.
Nice.
That's the renewal. But see, in traditional marriage, that is when marriages were renewed. If you didn't renew your marriage, that was it. It was a traditional renewal. Right? But eggnog doesn't come from the Danish. It comes from the Scottish. The Scottish, yeah.
Dude, I love eggnog, but I mean, like, I don't know. I haven't had it spiked in years.
Yeah. But you got to remember the Scottish. They're in Scotland. What have you got? Getting schnogged.
Yeah,
And going to
that's
work.
all it is.
Yeah.
I just need the light cream. I got the spices, got all the spices, and the eggs.
The only spice that's really required is nutmeg, but some people do use
Cinnamon, cloves, vanilla
cinnamon
extract, and
cloves, yeah.
nutmeg. Spike your eggnog with rum, with light rum, or leave it as is.
White rum is sometimes used.
So don't color it.
Yeah.
Wow. Just the egg yolks.
I can't wait to eat. I can't wait for some eggnog, man. It tastes like melted ice cream.
Yeah, especially if it's got vanilla in it.
It's good.
So what's up,
Now,
anime night?
in ancient times, eggnog didn't have milk in it. It was only
Really?
egg, sugar,
Mm.
and spirits with a bit of nutmeg. Yeah.
It's the nutmeg hour.
It was actually East Anglia that added. East Anglia.
Shut
seems
up,
to be-
Mac.
Which is weird
I
because
missed you
nog
guys.
is actually the cup.
Yeah, dude, anime night, man, it was crazy being out of town last week, and like at 9:00 I looked at my watch and there was no like live notification because we don't have StreamYard anymore, so like LateKit couldn't take over.
Yeah. Well, luckily I was at the convention last week, so
Yeah.
Dude,
I saw you
so
post-
so in our group chat, I don't know if you've seen it, anime night, but Dr. Coffin was like, "Hey, sorry I missed last week." I was like, "Dude, it's clear
Yeah, I know.
you don't read the chat. We didn't even have a show."
yeah, he was out of town. I was busy in the convention. Lape was having computer issues with StreamYards and couldn't figure out what to do. So
Wait,
it
were you
was
trying to-
it was
were
the
you
one
trying to
time we
get
could.
love?
No, I wasn't trying anything.
Oh, okay. I mean, I miss StreamYard, but I don't miss paying those prices. That price is ridiculous.
Yeah, I knew that we weren't having a show, so I just. Although it was about 9:30, I'm like, man, I'm going to bed.
I'm bored. Now, my wife's birthday was it Friday night? No, her birthday was Saturday, but we went
Friday
out of
night.
town.
You posted.
We went
Friday
out of
night
town.
posted,
We went out of
yeah.
town Friday. We
Yeah.
left to go to a Brandon Lake concert.
That's it. I saw the post. You said there's no Friday night showing. Going out of town. See you all later. And then a few hours later, you posted waiting in the concert hall or something. where you
Yeah.
showing the
We
chairs.
went
Yeah.
and saw it. Dude, it was a good show. It was a really good show. But I mean, it was a nice little 2-hour trip down, and then we just chilled, whatever, and then went to the show, came back, woke up, went to breakfast, and hit home.
Yeah.
I wish he'd like start muting.
So the Virginia elections
Oh
are
my
heating up.
god. Let's just stare at him angrily until he figures out what's wrong.
So the Virginia elections are heating up.
Uh-oh.
You could mute that.
No, it's pretty good. Pretty good news.
To mute
actually.
what?
Your microphone. Instead of it being like,
No.
It was like
It's muted.
It was like this. It was like this.
yeah.
But all I did was
Anime's
take it off and
favorite-
set it down.
I know,
Anime's
but it's still
favorite.
loud. It was like,
It sounded like you were like jamming. It sounded like you were jamming, like rubbing it on your ass and everything. That's what it sounded
Yeah.
like.
I was sitting here like,
you're stroking the pineapple.
That's
I'm
weird.
gonna kick him. I'm gonna kick him. Oh, dude, I do have mute. Eat it. Permanent mute. Wait, how do I unmute him?
Oh,
How do I unmute him now? You
that's
unmute
the
yourself?
that's the big boy detention.
Perma-mute.
Right there. That's the big boy
he just
detention.
has to sit there in limbo, like.
I'm just reading on the history of eggnog.
It was originally used as a cure for the sniffles.
Incontinence.
Yeah, and other things. Yeah, but finally we have some positive news on the Virginia elections with the
what was that about?
Closing the gap. She closed the gap. She started last week with 7 point. Spanberger started 7 points ahead, but Winsome has closed the gap in the governor's race. And CNN stopped reporting the gap when it got to less than 3%.
I'm going to be 100% real because I live in Virginia and it matters to me. Yeah. Neither candidate put on a good debate.
I
thought terrible.
Well, yeah, but please. Spanberger just standing there nodding as she was absolutely an embarrassment.
Oh, she looked terrible.
Yeah, that's typical obtuse liberal, you know?
Yeah.
I don't care. Did I lie?
Basically, she stole the Biden 2024 playbook.
Yeah, Come on, man.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, the other guy, he did what he
Come on, man.
He did what Trump did, just sat and
No. The moderator was very one-sided, and so anytime that Spanberger went over, they allowed her to continue. The second that the timer went off for Winsome Sears, they shut her down.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And they would never give her any kind of time to rebuttal, so they only left her with the option of, I have to interrupt.
Yes.
And so it was not a very good look, to be honest with you. Neither candidate came out looking good.
And let me guess, this was CNN doing the moderation?
No, it was our local Fox affiliate.
But
Fox,
as you know,
oh my God, Fox now.
Fox
but it's not.
Now.
But I'm not talking about like our like Fox News. I'm talking about Fox, like the TV station. They're not.
A lot of the affiliates are little L's.
Yeah, they're not. They're not It's not like a conservative channel.
No,
it was nowhere near fair. WFXR, I think, is what it's called, the channel. But they're it was rough, dude. It was really rough to watch. We watched it and it was just like, oh my gosh.
I bet people were ready to throw the beer balls.
Dude, everyone is so looking forward to this election to be over with because neither candidate really is what we want. The only reason why we're voting for Winsome is because she wants to continue what Governor Youngkin is doing, and he's being successful. So everybody's like, well, as long as you're going to do what he wants to do, then cool.
Yeah. And New Jersey, however, I think New Jersey's looking at +2 right now with the +2. The Republicans are ahead for the first time in New Jersey.
Yeah. Well, it's nobody's got any good candidates right now, man. Like that's the problem.
And they're propping up AOC for 2028.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
That's
the reason why there are so few good candidates is because they only care about building up a few candidates for the big races.
Yeah. I'm
like,
dude.
I'm like,
I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to say that, but that chick is retarded.
Oh, a lot of people
and not
say
in a fun-loving way.
Yeah. After 10 minutes, people aren't caring about it.
Yeah.
She's not the fun kind of retarded. She's the She's, Alex Jones is the fun kind of retarded, but she's the kind of old baby of retarded.
I'm kind of retarded.
I will eat your ass.
She's the Chickamauga virus retarded. That's a real virus, by the way. You may have heard of it. It's infecting China right now. It comes from Africa, and there's been a lot of protests against Africans in China right now. And CNN doesn't want to admit it, but this is why the Japanese have turned away Africans. None of them passed their health checks.
Yeah.
And, I mean, a lot of Japan is Japanese parliament. Even the opposition admitted that they don't want the Africans in after, or the Indians. It was actually the opposition who actually asked for it to be extended to Indians. Like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
But this Chickamauga virus is not a particularly deadly virus. But the problem is it puts a lot of people... It's ruining productivity in China right now. The Chinese economy has fallen by 1.2 trillion. They have entire factories where people aren't showing up for work because their joints are swollen. It's not that the Chickamauga virus is deadly. It's just it puts people off work for weeks at a time.
Sounds like vaccine injuries.
Does sound like vaccine injuries, but according to the Center for Disease Control, it is a growing global problem. So it originated in Africa. It's spread by mosquitoes. And it does have a lot of symptoms that do overlap with rashes, nausea, fatigue, joint pain, swelling.
Were those, by any chance, Bill Gates released mosquitoes?
Yeah. Speaking of Bill Gates, which one of his companies went bankrupt? Or did he sell out before it went bankrupt?
Or the Beyond Meat or whatever?
Yes.
Good.
Now, did he sell out before it went bankrupt? Or is he in the process of litigation for the bankruptcy? Because a lot of people can't seem to find facts on his involvement in Beyond Meat beyond being a company spokesman and an initial investor.
Sound like you said boy on meat, and I was like, oh, my Lanta, that would be something he's into.
Oh, yeah.
Not you.
Bill Gates. Yeah, Bill Gates does have a friendship with a certain island. And,
he would enjoy the boy.
Yes, sure. We have excellent service on that island and everything. You can come on down. Just be careful who you mention about the island there, okay, buddy? Okay.
First rule of Island Club.
Oh, don't pay attention. Don't pay attention.
Island Club.
Yeah, don't pay attention. Don't pay attention to the old man on the chair. He's irrelevant. He's not the owner of the island.
Yeah. You don't talk about Island Club. Second rule, you don't talk about who went to Island Club. Third rule.
Rip, do you mean like who farted on the Island Club?
Meme of the day. Meme of the day. Here's the thing.
Oh, you should have seen the meme I made. You should have seen it.
Anime Night. You all know what a Democrat would call you to your face, right? The dreaded N-word that we can't use on YouTube, right?
A Yahtzee.
The Yahtzees. But here's the thing. The majority of Americans voted for Trump. That means they think Democrats are worse than Yahtzees.
Actually, and 1 second. When you have a second, Appalachian, I have a screen to share real quick. There's a meme I made earlier. And it's just so hilarious. It's my hub.
You got to share your own screen, I think.
Oh, really? I have to share it? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Wait, is it up? Uh-oh. Damn, let me pull it back down real quick. Okay. Uh-oh, where is it? There it is.
Shake it up.
There it is.
Ooh, shake it up.
Oh, crap. I don't know what it is. Rumble, you're confusing the hell out of me.
It's literally the same way as StreamYard.
Yeah, but you're the host, actually. You're the host.
I don't see anything that's allowing me to do it, to not do it.
Oh.
I see it on screens, but I can't do anything.
Oh, wait.
with
Okay. Wait. What is it? Oh, hold on. Presentation.
There you go. Presentation.
Yeah. I need that and just put input WDBJ7 on it.
I got so.
Put Virginia. Yeah.
If you want my exact, this is my exact opinion on the New York Times and the New York Post. This is my exact opinion. Because I got so angry that night. I got so angry that night.
The latest picture. I just sent you the latest picture from the Trump White House. The latest updates to
people are forgetting that man's funding the whole thing. It's like
yeah. Seth
oh my gosh, that is funny. Hold on, I'm pulling it up. Oh my Lanta. Yep, here it goes. Here's
my doll.
That's the new one. I like that one. I'm enjoying it. Let's see. Share.
Yes, you know what? I will. I'll gladly
that. Hashtag the Emperor was right. There are no kings.
Yeah.
I'm willing to open up my wallet for that.
Right?
I'm opening my wallet for it. You have President Trump. You have, my wallet's open. My wallet's open. I'll fund it. How much money you need? I will donate the last of my paycheck.
Right. There are no kings. The Emperor's right. There are no kings.
Go for Papa team. Oh boy, man! I don't know what's gonna happen in the midterms, but Democrats look to be losing if they continue.
Dude, one can only hope, dude. For real. I mean, it's terrible.
I actually feel bad for the legitimate workers who are just trying to do their job in the federal government that are getting hit by this shutdown.
Anderson Cooper's face when the CNN analyst announced that Trump's up by 3 points.
He probably took the biggest old man.
And he asked if when this poll was taken, because it was, is this before or after the government shutdown? This is yesterday.
And he probably just took that old man crapper in his underwear.
Worse, they interviewed the Walmart and says, "What do you do? What about the turkey prices being the highest ever?" No, the turkey price he said that was 4 years ago. Since then, they've come down. They're the lowest since before Biden. So the last year of Trump, same price this year as the last year of Trump. They peaked under Biden and have come down. They were not happy.
Hey, so have you guys heard about this truck driver that killed some people?
Yeah. Oh, you mean
your friendly neighborhood delivery service?
Well, see, the crazy thing is this came out. This is apparently the camera. That's the actual thing. It's really not that funny, but it's kind of funny.
I feel bad for laughing.
Apparently,
I have a really messed up humor right now. I have really
Yeah,
messed up humor.
Yeah.
apparently that dude was like a DUI or DW,
Oh, yeah.
driving while intoxicated. I don't know.
DIDWI, who really knows at this point? But we all know this.
The guy that caused a problem in California.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Yes.
Indian guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No piggy English.
Not supposed to be here. No papers.
And are not supposed to. Yeah, and are not supposed to be here. Yep.
No drive truck.
But I will complain endlessly about the British and colonialism.
Yeah. Let's
And
see.
don't get me started on the Chinese and those Pakistanis. Yeah. India, thy name is hypocrite. Enjoy your 100% tariff, by the way. Oh, no, he didn't put it on India yet, did he? He's only threatened to do that. I'm sorry. Maybe that'll be next week. Trump is like the Oprah of tariffs. You get a tariff. You get a tariff. Anime Night, that mustache gets a tariff.
David Applegate, your books get a tariff.
Mine's printed in the US, man.
Still gonna get a tariff.
Probably.
Remember, David, if you sell outside of US,
That's an
Tariff.
that counts as an
Tariff.
export, no tariff.
tariff.
Oh, Cash Patel. Yes, did you see the arrest by Cash Patel yesterday?
Oh, Cash Patel got arrested?
No, they made arrest. Pam Bondi apparently has been working.
She
Yeah.
actually did something?
She actually
Yeah.
did.
They
Blondie
Wow.
Bimbo
busted
5000
a huge-
did something.
Yep, they busted a huge sports betting and game fixing inside the NBA.
Wow.
That has been known for years.
No, but they actually got people to talk this time. They've got arrests.
I wouldn't be surprised if the mafia is involved. I would be surprised.
Yes, they did. They named the Genovese crime family as co-conspirators or something. Cash Patel actually named Nostra Costa as involved.
Uh-oh.
Now, the only reason why I believe the Democrats would have allowed these investigations is what happens after every raid. Lots of cash gets rounded up, right?
Yes.
How much, Brian? How much of that makes it to the Treasury? Lots get missing along the way, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we. It's like remember we confiscated 300 billion off Russians. Oh, we're giving Ukraine 140 billion. Where's the rest? What rest?
40 billion.
4 billion, Gov.
Yeah,
Lots of pockets. That's where it
lots
went.
of pockets. Yeah, it's the same thing. We found this stack of cash, like they show you this mountain of cash, but when it comes to reporting how much made it to the Treasury, it was a suitcase. Well, Mossman dropped out, I think.
Uh-oh.
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 What did he
Mossman's
turn off
gone.
his cam?
How-
Turned off his cam. There he
Okay.
is.
But he'd also dropped himself out of the presentation.
Oh, he's
Oh,
gonna
that's
get
right. When you
water.
turn your camera off, it does that. Okay.
Yeah. He went to go get water.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But the big one I want to see is the investigation into Antifa.
Antifa. That's been around 100 years.
I'm waiting for the
Well-
Hillary.
You're not going to see a Hillary arrest.
No.
Comey's gonna talk.
No, they're going to get that kicked out of court. He and Letitia, they're going to get it. They got it. The judge that was supposed to, whoever was supposed to prosecute it, they put it they said that they were illegally appointed, which is not true, but some judge said, yeah, so it got kicked out to some Virginia district.
Yeah, and change of venue was applied for.
Yeah.
And
So I think
Letitia James, this is not
thing is-
gonna. This is not gonna save your fat ass from jail. It's not gonna
thing
save
is-
you.
one of the reasons why is there's a change of venue is Letitia James herself going constantly on this on New York podcasts and television, and so you can't get a fair jury pool. But she should be fined. But then again, they say, but First Amendment, so she's the one who's tainted the jury pool. They always do this. They always make a song, those who scream the loudest.
Yeah, really.
But it's classic,
Where the hell is
You can
this
look it up.
place?
Who accuses their political enemies of doing everything that they do? Joseph Gobbles or something. Gobbles like a turkey, something from the 1930s. Used to always accuse his opposition. Everything, every accusation by a liberal is a confession. But the way that they create these media campaigns is definitely interference. But Robert De Niro may be facing a lawsuit from Stephen Miller.
Oh, really? How?
Robert De Niro, not once, not twice, but 3 times publicly accused Stephen Miller of being a Jewish Nazi. 3 times. On air. And that's what liberals do. Every accusation's a confession.
Yeah, well,
But they always want to make free speech an issue until you want to talk about the jab. Remind them that abortions are a baby. Oh, but they're not.
But
Not an Uman.
our freedom, yes, our freedom.
You're taking away rights.
Where?
You do not have the right to kill.
Taking away gay rights.
That's privileges.
Appalachian
Everything-
Caverns.
Yeah, abortion's a privilege. It is not a right. It's a privilege. Anything that involves the goods or services of another is a privilege. And now they want free healthcare and free food. It's not free. You want the farmers and medical professionals to be state subsidized. State subsidies end up making the poorest end slaves and the richest end richer. Just
Well, of
look
course.
at Big Farm. But of course they want farmer subsidized. They want constant taxpayer money to prop up their teachers union funds with BlackRock. Who funds protests? BlackRock. Let's see, what does BlackRock own? Big Pharma.
Yeah.
It's the same with entertainment. They don't want the tax subsidies to be taken away from entertainment. Why? Because it's the only thing keeping them from collapsing completely.
Pretty much.
But Pedro Pascal might be out of the Mando, might be his last movie.
Good.
Yeah.
Wasn't he in
Marvel-
the Fantastic Four?
That might be the last That might be but there's now talk of rebooting Star Wars and rebooting the MCU, taking a hiatus and rebooting them.
Seeing he's not in Star Wars. Well, the Mandalorian. Oh, he's the Mandalorian. Oh,
He's the Mandalorian, yes.
I didn't know. They tried rebooting Star Wars. That was the Rey trilogy.
Yeah, but they can't get. They wanted to do a Kylo movie. They were going to do a Kylo movie. They were going to do a Rey movie. Kathleen Kennedy was furious.
Oh, that's been cycled back around again. The Rey movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
Oy vey.
trilogy. Uh-oh.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No,
The Rey movie. I don't want to see that.
I thought there was going to be a trilogy.
No.
No.
Ryan Johnson, here's money. Go away. You're not doing the Rey movie. Go away. Here's 50 million.
As far as I know,
Here's 250 million. Go away.
Tahiti was fired twice. How do you get fired twice from?
No,
a movie
sorry about that.
been made?
I'll go wipe.
Bruh. Oh, good for you.
Let's see.
Gay.
That's a good one.
Everything that guy says is bullshit.
It is ma'am.
Nice set of hooters you got there.
LA, they're under investigation for homeless fraud and corruption. According to California Underground, the federal government is looking at opening a formal investigation into the missing billions in the California homeless scheme that has seen not just the proliferation of homelessness in California, but billions pledged to projects that haven't even started. Yet the funds, they're asking for more federal funds and cannot account for any of the other funds. And publicly, California Underground has accused Gavin Newsom of corruption as well, involved in this when he was mayor of San Francisco, that they routinely move this money around, these funds, until they come back as and each time they go for the NGOs, they just kick money back to the
I'll be right back, guys.
Campaigns, because there's no accountability. You right?
Yeah, he stepped away for a minute. I'm just uploading shorts, like the little
Don't care.
I'm just uploading those.
But see, as far as I know, because LA, it's the same with New York. They all knew. I mean, people know how corrupt the Democrats are, and they just don't care. But if they could federally indict some of these people, I know what the optics is like, but I think a lot of people out there are going to be happy and say, this is what I voted for. To see some Democrats in handcuffs would be vindication and say, yes, finally Pam Bondi has done her job.
Oh, good for her.
But I think they'll never forgive the initial hype of her appointment. I think she's, I think she'll never get rid of that her initial mistakes are always going to haunt her for years to come. So Zorhan's down in the polls. Hopefully, this will be a trend, and Zohan will be one and done. I think he'll. I mean, it's not that I like Cuomo, And I just think in a D plus 70 town, it's an uphill battle for anybody. And they thought they had it in the bag, but I think it may come down to
I have held
in the end
many
by
balls.
a narrow margin.
What was that one?
Did you hear it?
No, I didn't. Go ahead.
I have held many balls.
I forgot I made that many years ago. But she says, I have held many balls.
I remember that is true.
You know what I mean? I don't think I've ever seen that one.
I never really put it around. No, I didn't.
And now that's gonna be circulating. Get
Yeah.
that circulating.
Yes, so Doug has held many nannies.
Yeah. And then here's the mad deer.
I remember you used to play that whenever you were silently getting pissed off.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh man, I haven't seen this one in a long time.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, all right. Create.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women. Sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
I gotta delete that and make it Extremeline because his song is what gets you kicked off of YouTube.
YouTube. Here's the thing. You need to put Harry Sisson's face on that guy.
Oh wait, hang on. I haven't played this one in a while.
But I'm a Democrat. That means you're gay.
Yeah.
That's racist!
I love a little kid.
But I'm a Jewish backer. That means you're a gino, Ben. Ben, you're a gino, a neocon. It's obvious.
Yeah. Ben, I hate to break it to you, but
your neocon is showing.
Yeah, Ben, you're a uni party. Pretty cigarette.
That means you're gay.
You're a Harry Sisson.
There it is. Ben. That's the one I like.
Ben Shapiro, you're a Harry Sisson.
Let's see. Oh. Yeah. That's called what? You gotta label them when you enter them so that way you can go back. Like, they all have to have a name when you put them in.
What? What the hell are you talking about? What is going on?
One trying to talk to Kamala Harris.
Yeah. All the staffers are like, what?
I can't imagine the stress of those staffers throughout that whole campaign trail. I bet they probably had to take like at least 30 ibuprofens a day just to get through it.
And then John Claude Pierre has to come out and say, I hate how they treated Biden.
Watch this one. Watch this one.
Sick. Come here, you little womp rat.
I will eat your ass.
I did see the trailer for that movie. It looks like just it's just another episode. That's all it really is. I'm like, why?
Oh my God. Are you ready for an I don't care moment? Hollywood is about to shoot itself in the foot yet again. They want to block the Warner Brothers and Paramount merger, and they want to go on strike.
I just uploaded the perfect clip for that right here.
Classic.
Larry Ellison right now saves me from firing you. Just looking for that.
Let's see.
How dare you?
There's some good ones I had saved on here that I didn't realize. Even this one.
I'm gonna come.
Well, hey, I'll be right back. My wife just got home. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No, it's cool.
Uh-oh. Here comes the thunder. Here comes the thunder. Yeah, oh, the doghouse. Uh-oh. Get the doghouse ready.
Xbox is done. Xbox is done.
I heard.
They have decided.
Yay.
They have decided that they are now going to be a game publisher and publish to PlayStation.
Imagine going back in time and telling all those diehard 2007, 2008 gamers like, hey, that game you like, it's going to PlayStation in the future. October 24th. I'm from the future. On October 24th, 2025, your game Halo is going to PlayStation.
Hey, could you imagine? Could you imagine going back in time and handing all those Halo bros Halo Infinite and saying,
"Oh God,
look at the logo! Look at the logo!" Halo reboot for every Halo game. It's going to be rebooted, remade, remastered for the PlayStation with a 6-month exclusive, I believe, on the release. But they are turning the Xbox into a PC extension, basically.
Uh-oh.
Xbox games. Just you don't need an Xbox, you just need a PC. Just
what about Xbox?
It's dead.
Yeah,
for sure. It looks like they're ceasing production of the current run, and that will be it. That Xbox will be. They won't even produce hardware anymore. It will be basically a PC Lite with a and if you've got an existing PC, you just load the Xbox app, and the Xbox store will be everything that doesn't run will just basically they're fixing everything now to basically turn Xbox into a software company.
So apparently Jade Cargill just snapped on Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah.
Did you see that anime night?
What's up?
Jade Cargill just snapped on Tiffany Stratton.
He
beat the brakes off of her in the middle of the ring. What?
I just saw a thing about James Carville going off on people who voted for Trump.
Oh, really?
He's saying the shutdown is he's putting troops in the street. The government shutdowns. The government won't says bypass Congress.
Nice.
Well, he's reacting that Trump said to a reporter, if this shutdown goes any longer, I may go nuclear. And they say, what do you mean by that? And he says, you'll find out. Okay, that's what I was going to ask you about. Does anybody know actually what are the nuclear options Trump can do to break a deadlock in Congress, in the Senate? Filibuster rule says they got to have 60 votes, right? They could do normal budgetary They could do budgetary adjustments by normal vote. But for any big bill, but big bills have to get a 60% or more to be veto proof, right?
I guess.
Now, I don't know the exact rules where they could say what this bill could pass, this bill can't pass unless it gets enough votes. But the House rules are like, big book of. But the House Procedural Committee said they need 60 votes on the Trump budget, right? And budget reconciliation. This is for Obamacare. So I think that's why they need 60%. But what these people are not understanding is the Democrats are admitting that Obamacare is broken and they want a $1.2 trillion rescue plan. But I thought your Obamacare was perfect. It didn't need changing.
But my health care.
Yeah.
But the criminal invaders. The criminal invaders.
They finally admitted, though, that there are options.
Because
now, one of them
is.
Yeah. One of them is that if the bill has failed 3 times, it goes back to the Congressional Committee, right? Apparently, in committee, they can break up the bill and piecemeal it without needing the Senate 60% vote. That means that, however, they can't repeal Obamacare, but they can defund Obamacare and replace it with something else. They could just say, look, Obamacare's broken, the Senate won't pass it, we'll piecemeal a healthcare bill, and we'll just fund it for the next 4 years, and then whoever's next can deal with, or after the Senate vote, we can deal with, after whatever time period is required, we can go back to Obamacare and say, well, it's defunded, it's still there, we haven't appealed it, it's just defunded by the Congressional Budget Committee, I think, is that the only option, or is there anything I've missed? Or, you can't force the Senate into a vote for a third time. It'll just go back to the House again with a no pass. So they have to do something. They have to break it up. They can't repeal the law, but they can defund a law, can't they? Defunding has always been an option. Or am I missing something? Because as far as I know, the Senate can pass bills, but they can't pass budgets without congressional approval. So anything that needs money, they have to go to Congress. But once the money is allocated, they can't do anything about it. So they can let Obamacare go broke, right?
Yeah.
So, Chuck Schumer only has a week to go before, he's facing probably a defection, because Fetterman is saying that behind the scenes, people are furious, and, people are saying, that they don't want this to continue because it's, you get, according to various polls, they're looking at, losing seats. As far as I'm concerned, people should be marking on their calendar, vote blue, they screw you, Because they promised they fixed healthcare, and it turns out, nope, it's still going broke. Because millions won't pay their bills. All they're doing is giving big pharma subsidies, and nothing's been passed on to the consumer, except in Canada, which is completely unfair. Why is Canada and Britain getting the discount, and but they don't get a discount? It's paid for by you, and that's not fair. But Democrats saying, but it's our Christian duty.
Yeah, they sit there and look so dumb.
Yeah. But a lot of people are saying, particularly, when they're campaigning in Zohan, all they have to do is just point out the fact, right? All these millennials who are voting for Zohan, none of them have a job. None of them pay the taxes. All you have to do is go around to all the taxpayers and show them their tax bill and show them that they will be, yes, you're giving, all these people, that's the New York election is boiling down to Zohan wants to spend $10 billion to buy of your taxpayer money to buy the mayoralship, okay? And it'd be like Bloomberg 2.0. What's the one that came? Who's the other one before Adams?
Who are you talking about?
De Blasio.
It was Bill de Blasio. It was Adams. Then Andy Cuomo. Or change the C to an H. You have my opinion on him.
Yeah.
And then we had the greatest mayor of all time, Rudy Giuliani.
Yeah. Giuliani only got in because it took 2 successive failures of previous mayors before the Democrats will say, you know what, we better get something done. Let's vote in some Republicans and get something done.
And he did way more than that.
But the problem is that New Yorkers are just so selfish. No offense, but most city dwellers are socialists because all they care about is what can I get for free,
What can I get from free from David's store?
Yeah. Because in the city, let's face it, in the city, you've got either the extreme poor on public housing or the extreme rich. All the middle class get out of the city because it's too expensive.
Exactly, and they're like, but why are they leaving? Like there's a lady on TV condemning it. Like they can't close their doors. How are we going to survive? Lady, look around you and get back to us on that when you figure it out.
That lady who's threatening to steal from Walmart if she doesn't get an EBT. Yeah, you'll get your food all right. You'll get your free food.
In prison. In prison?
In prison,
I heard the food is good this time of year.
Yeah. Hey, that's the thing. Black people keep complaining about their food. Well, that's because, you keep getting prison trays. That's on you. You F around and find out. You wonder why there's so many. But apparently, fatigue is setting in. There's a lot of grassroots campaigns against Zoran by people going around because they can't get airtime on YouTube even or TikTok or anywhere. They can't get traction to basically expose Zohan. There is so many people have their finger on the scales for Zohan. People keep saying, and even Fox, where's Cuomo? Where's Cuomo? Cuomo says he's been out campaigning. Nobody will show up. I mean, none of the media will show up. The social media, nobody's sharing the videos. It's a concerted effort to try and get Zohan in, and people are starting to wonder, with Zohan and Hassan and AOC, it's Bernie 2.0 all over again. You remember when Bernie Sanders ran for the Senate? How every news station kept going on and on and on about him. And of course, Vermont, they love the attention. Everybody in Vermont they should build a wall around Vermont, cut off all federal funds and let them rot, because they are just such selfish people, They're parasites, The only reason they keep voting for Bernie is because they want to stick it to everybody else, because they think they're better than everybody else. And they know by voting for a socialist that they drive normal people out of the state. So they have more for me, There's Well, that's this socialist attitude, Look at Portland, how they drove people out of Portland, with their small town mentality. If you're not 100% in line with your neighbour, they start throwing their poop over your fence, and the city ordinance and the city council won't do anything about it. No, I'm serious. Portland is a serious mental illness.
Speaking of Portland and poop, you remember how they had that tracker that tracked human feces in California?
Yeah.
All right, so apparently the Democrats are putting out a tracker for ICE.
Yeah, that's going to backfire on them really big.
Oh, I bet. Oh, bad. Well, let's see. It is almost 10:30. We're kind of winding down. Do y'all just want to go on ahead and call it? I can set up for coffee and gaming, and we can finish up some more stuff tomorrow.
Of course, it's up to you.
Yeah, I was just thinking about we could roll out because, like I said, my wife just got home. I want to talk to her and stuff. So, what's up, late? You finally decided to come back?
Oh,
I sent you a message.
John Bolton.
What about him?
Worse. His indictment's looking worse and worse and worse. He may have leaked to Iran.
Oh, good.
I believe that's firing squad material right there.
Yeah, that's treason.
Yeah.
Did he knowingly or not? That's the big question.
That's the question. That is the question.
Yeah, you have to prove that.
Yeah.
Got to prove intent.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I wish they would go after the head of the snake instead of the rattles at the end, but sometimes I guess you got to get what pieces you can.
Well, I think this is all building to... I don't think they're going to indict Soros, but what I think is Trump may bring in... But I think he needs Congress to change, or a few more senators. But, it may be wishful thinking, but I think they're going to actually try and get rid of NGOs, or at least start holding them publicly accountable for how they spend money, and make sure they actually have to uphold the Constitution and not because they are an extension of government.
Why am I fuzzy?
So that if they're doing the government's work, they should be held to the same rules as the rest of the government, right?
Yeah, full disclosure.
Full disclosure of how spending, wages, accountability, which includes arrests for fraud and misuse of funds, wage control. They just can't pay themselves anything they want to pay themselves. And if they don't do the project they're handed, they get defunded. Basically bring them in the same line as any other government department or contractor.
Yeah.
Although they are having issues holding several contractors to account. Although it does look like Lockheed was fined for, and they did fix the problem with the F-35.
Oh, good. Are they flying again?
Well, actually, they eventually admitted that they did have problems and that the Japanese had solved it, and they didn't want to pay for the Japanese to fix it. And I think the government said, "What? What? You're paying them now, okay? We're fining you and making you pay them to fix it."
Nice. So you guys winding down? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah.
I think that's all the news caught up on now. I think the rest of the news is just the same thing. Democrats bleating about something.
They're always doing something.
We need that goat.
But the basketball arrests, I think there's something there. Otherwise, why would they bury the story? Okay.
Basketball roast.
Oh yeah, there's the FBI rated it for betting, gambling, or something.
Oh.
Fixing back for so that I could fix the spread on games.
Rigged
on,
poker
Sportsbet.
scandals. Wow.
Yeah. But apparently involves some organized crime figures. So.
Oh, there's a surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I tell you what, they should put Pete in the hall now because he didn't do that nonsense.
Yeah. Well, we can look more about that, and we can discuss the findings next week.
Yeah. If raids, yeah, because he's only.
Why does it look like I'm leaning?
I don't know.
Yeah. Why are you leaning left?
Why are you?
Are you a leftist?
This is my
now?
right arm. I'm leaning right. This is my right arm.
Oh, wrong one.
Mirror image. Yeah.
Nice. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna be setting up coffee and gaming here in just a moment.
All right.
For
normal time.
Sorry.
You're good. We're gonna be setting it up for normal time, so just come on, and stay tuned. We'll be here, and yeah.
Alrighty.
Let's see. Check out all of our links down below in the description. Buy David's book. Check out Lape's channel and Anime Night's channel. All of that can be found down in the description. You guys have a great day. Take care, and we'll see you next time.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Good day, sir.
Later, dudes.
Good night, Jimbo.
Hell, I got to go.
Peace out.
Burn in hell, New World Order. Fuck you. Fuck you, New World Order. Fuck you, Bill Gates.
I love you. You gotta do better than that. I love you.